So, All Too Familiar is a song I actually wrote while we were in the studio recording Eulogy. There were a few songs that, hadn't quite fallen into place yet until we were, in the room with Grant and Carson bouncing pre-production ideas around at each other. And All Too Familiar was one of those songs, obviously, but I know we had several parts written for it, but it wasn't like quite where it needed to be yet. But I remember the day we recorded it, we were hammering out the instrumental for it, and I was actually in the room with them while they were doing that, just, writing the song. And there's a couple songs I did that with, actually. But I remember we left at the end of that day with an instrumental that we were like, yeah, this is sick. And then I came in the next day and recorded the vocals for it, and we were like, yeah. But anyway, All Too Familiar is about that feeling of, I guess, existential dread that myself and a lot of people with various mental illnesses have to, cope with on a day-to-day basis. It's that feeling of being stuck in a pattern of just, hopelessness. Like, why bother? What reason do I have to get out of bed in the morning? And when I was writing Eulogy, I was kind of in one of those perpetual ruts, I guess. There's a couple of songs on the record. This one, Too Far Gone, is another one that I literally just sat down and wrote exactly what I was thinking and feeling, and that's kind of how those songs came out. One of my favorite lines from All Too Familiar is hell feels like home and this home like hell, and that's basically just a reference to being so complicit, I guess, in your mental state that it feels like normal almost, and you're like, I mean, why should I try to break out of it? But I guess a key takeaway line from All Too Familiar is in the chorus. I say, I never wanted to live this way, but I can't change. And I mean, I guess that's just, what I was feeling at the time when I wrote that song. But I really love the way the song came out. It's one of my favorite songs on the record. I really enjoy listening to that one, actually. Really the only song I don't like to listen to is Powerless, for obvious reasons, but it's definitely not a happy song. So yeah, that's pretty much All Too Familiar. I hope you can't relate to that one.